Welcome to another Mortgage Tips and Tricks. Today, we're actually going to be answering a question from one of our biggest fans online.
Our super fan is the term that people use, I believe.
Yeah, that is the term. He's one of the two people who have commented or interacted with us, Eric R. Eric O, what did Eric R want to know?
Well, he left a wonderful question that we want to address today. He said, I'd love a video about the marketing techniques that banks use to draw you in, i.e. some promote a super low rate, but then you have to buy down a ton of points to actually get that rate. How can I just see it for the value that it is? As far as the points, so if they promote a super low rate and then there's points that surprise you, there's a pretty easy way to avoid at least that situation. Advertising a mortgage is pretty highly regulated. What they should be disclosing if they do have a low rate, they should also have another rate listed as an APR or annual percentage rate. What that does, it takes the interest rate that you're paying on the loan, adds in any points, origination fees, or some loan fees, and it would show you an APR, and that should help avoid the shock of being like, you said it was 2 and now it's 1,000,000 points. 1,000,000's not a good number.
No.
It's 2 points, 5,000 APR. Well, why does it show this low rate and then I get an actual quote from somebody and it's higher? That's where the lock comes in. That's one of the things.
How long is that rate good for? What's your lock period? Normally that would be 30 days. It costs more to lock it for longer. Another reason that the rates you see in advertising may not apply to you is those could be for a specific type of loan.
So there's quite a few things that go into that. The purpose of the loan, are you buying a house versus refinancing or getting cash out? There can be different rates for all of those. Occupancy, are you gonna live in the house? Are you gonna rent it out as a second home?
Maybe it's an investment property and you're not gonna live in it at all.
Yeah.
That will affect your rate.
The term, so how long are you going to be paying this back? 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 25 years, 30 years, all reasonable options. There's a different price for each one of those.
That's true. That is true.
It could be a fixed rate versus an adjustable rate.
Other factors in the rate that you see advertised versus what you may actually get could depend on the specific property that you're looking at financing.
Properties.
Where is it located? Different states or even different counties have different restrictions, regulations, requirements, or costs, or different loan programs that are available within that geographic region. It also depends on the type of home. Is it a single family home, condo, townhome, manufactured home? Does it have only one unit or does it have multiple units? All of these are variables that can affect the rate, and what's being advertised may be for something very specific.
One other thing that could affect that rate is going to be you as the borrower. FICO score, credit score, income, if they're self-employed versus like W-2 borrower, your debt to income ratio, so how much debt you have versus how much income. Debt to income.
When did you see that ad? If it's a billboard that's been up on I-15 for 2 years and never changed, there's a good chance that those rates as advertised are no longer available. Pay attention to where you're seeing this information, whether or not it's current and accurate. To sum it all up, Eric R., how can I just see it for the value that it is? Read the fine print. That may be more difficult to do driving down I-15 than other places.
Ask an expert.
We're
experts.
Literally.
I would really, honestly love to help.
Don't assume just because you see that a rate is available, that may be for a very specific group of people, specific type of loan. That could be just some clever marketing. Loans.
I wanted one with a W.
Women borrowers.
Answer it, or
Yeah, go ahead and answer.
should I stop the recording?
No.
Hey, Aaron. Oh, me and Jeremy are just making a video. Yeah. Well, it's still recording, so I guess that's something.
Get your mortgages at a Cassidy Mortgage.
Thanks.